21st of August, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Good morning again, Mr. Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshiva Tamanafshi here in Yerushalayim Care Zoom. This is our second shir in the morning. We're learning Mishna Berura, Hilchos Lulav, Siman Tov Resh Mem Tet. We'll be beginning today with, I think we'll start. Yeah, in Sivvav, we've been learning up till now about many of the things which are either on the first day rendering the Daled meaning puzzle, or even on the other days, the rest of the days. Some things are only rendering them puzzle on the first day, and the other 6 days or 7 days in Chutz La'aretz or kosher, and some things are puzzle throughout the whole 8 days of the Chag, 7 or 8 days of the Chag. So now we see in Sivav there's a little bit of a qualification. We'll see what it says in Sivav. Yeah, where would you like to read?
Hey, it says B'sha'at hadechak she'ein nimsa kasher. Okay, so I guess at the time when it's needed and there's none that are kosher, I guess
Right.
no lavim that are kosher are found.
Right, they're none available that are kosher, correct.
Okay, none available. Okay. Call hapisulim not lean the aim of archin. Oh, so I guess one can take a puzzle one, but does not say the bracha on it.
Right, you can take a puzzle one, but not to make a bracha on it. Which is, let's see the Mishnah Berura in this. That itself is a bit of a chiddush.
So
Yeah,
that's saying that that you can shake it, but without a bracha.
Right.
And
Right,
also
let's see.
in the procession around the shul.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
That's also part of it, correct.
Okay, so let me find the Mishnah Berura.
so in other words, if you get to the end of the holiday and your lulav has cracked or something, and you can't get another one, then you can go ahead and continue using it.
Continue, right.
Uh-huh.
Well, without a bracha.
Right.
Okay, so b'sha'at hadechak. So it's and it's you need it, but you don't have a kosher lulav. V'lo mikrei sha'at dechat ela im kain ein b'chol ha'ir arba'a minim kasherim. So it's saying so when it's needed.
Yeah, mishas dechatz is like an emergency situation, right? So it's not called an emergency situation unless you can't find any kosher ones throughout the whole city. Oop, I lost your sound, man. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's when I get too far away from this thing, you can't hear. Okay. So aval im yesh l'chaveiro af shehu lo yachol limtzo. Okay.
I lost where you're reading from, Mayor.
Okay, it's in my Mishnah Berura. It's the very last line.
Oh, you're in the Mishnah Berura. Okay, that's why I'm confused. Okay. Mishnah Berura, what sif?
It's Vav, and it's we started with Nun Bet, which was Bishat Hadchak.
That's right.
time of emergency, and we got to, I don't know if you have the same text I do, but it's the very last line, second word, aval.
I see it. Thank you.
Okay, good. Aval im yesh l'chaveiro, af shehu lo yachol limtzo. Okay, so but if he has a friend who also doesn't, it's not available to him.
If he has a friend, Avshulo Yochelim, so meaning, let's say, let's say somebody else happens to have kosher salad meaning, right? But you can't get hold of him right now. You don't know where he is, but you know he has kosher. He has kosher loving, right?
Limtzo means what? You can't find him?
Right. Can't find him. Correct. Can't be found.
Oh, that's interesting. So he can't be found.
So is that considered to be shastachak, right? Meaning you don't have, but there's another fellow who does have, but he's not around right now. Wherever he is, we don't know. He's not around right now. Is that considered shastachak?
Well, let's see. It says lo mikreze sha'at hadachak. So it's not considered.
That's not considered to be shastachak, right?
Sha'at. Okay. Ella sarich litroach ulevarech al shel chaveiro imitain lo. Okay. But one needs to make the effort. Let's see. And to I guess to make the blessing with his friend's lulav that he gives to him.
Right. So even though you can't find him right now, you don't know where he is, but you have to make the effort to try and get hold of him and let him get you lend you his dalmina so you can make a bracha on it.
Wow. Okay. Let's see where we are. Okay. The Yaseh Hani Nuim B'Shalo Im Efshar B'Shel Chaveiro. Okay. So what's this? And if he does the shaking or his shaking, B'Shelo, with his.
Right, meaning you happen to have daled meaning which are not kosher. And so you have to get hold of somebody's kosher set to make the bracha on. And then when it comes to the nanuim, during Hallel and Hakafis, you should take your non-kosher set.
So in other words, he's got to try hard to find his friend, but if it's impossible to find his friend, he can shake his own.
Right, but again, without a bracha. Correct.
Yeah, the bracha, yeah. Okay, good. Nun Gimel. Kol HaPisulim. So this is where all the Lulavim, I guess, were puzzle in the city. Sulim Mechamat Mum. Okay, so they're puzzle from the,
because they have some type of a flaw. They're all puzzle because they have some type of a flaw.
oh, okay, some sort of a floor. Aval hapisulim mechamat sheinam minan.
That they're puzzled because they're not from the same species, meaning they're a different type of species, which is not a kosher species.
Kigon hadash shoteh V'tzafzafa o meruchav. Pasul afilu b'shat hadachak. Okay. So this is an example.
Right, Kagon Hadass Shoite with Savsava. These are types of Hadassim which are not the correct species for the Hadass, right? So since they're not the correct species for the Hadass, they're a different type, which is not kosher, right? So therefore, Murchav, we have an esrog which is been spliced and grafted from another tree, which is not a kosher form of esrog. Even in those cases, Shastakak the Asi Lamute says it's going to be that Shasta's Chak, it's not going to be available to be used, even just for the Ne'anumin.
Pasul even at the present time. Okay. The ate lemite latzeit bahem tamid. What's
Then in that case, it's going to
something?
be the mate that says Tamid. It's always, these are always going to be excluded from being able to be used for the mitzvah, even in Shastakak.
I see. Wow. Okay. V'hu hadin gazul pasul afilu b'sha'at hadachak. Okay, so the law is if it's gazul is robbed, I guess,
Stolen goods, right?
stolen. It's pasul, even at a time of need. Okay.
Absolutely, it cannot be used at all.
At all. Okay. Imei b'chol ha'ir arba'a minim kasherim yitol ma shenimtza. Okay, so if the arba minim, kosher arba minim in the city are not there, I guess he can take what he has found.
Right, in these cases, right, that, but again, as if it's going to be stolen merchandise, that's going to be possible in all cases.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yitol shenimtza. Okay.
I don't get what does it mean he takes what he finds? We just said that if it's not the right species, he can't use it. If it's stolen, he can't use it. So what does it mean now? It says, but he takes what he can find.
Meaning, meaning if you have the whole city doesn't have any of the four species which are kosher. You can take what you find. Meaning, let's say there's base or gimel. Meaning, yasa kol anuim. You can, if you only can get one hadas and one arava, so you take that.
Ah,
Right, because they're kosher species, but you don't have the correct amount of them.
right.
Or if you have, let's say you have an esrog and you have a lulav, but you don't have a hadas or a ravos, so you take the lulav and the lulav and the esrog, then you do the inanuim with just those two. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so it says, right, just what I think you just said, Shnayim o shlosha minim v'yaseh kol ha'ninuim. If you have 2 or 3 of the species, you can do all the waving, not nunim, I guess. Okay. V'chein hashliach tzibor bilvad shelo yivarech. Oh, so the shliach tzibor cannot say the blessing over
Right.
them, I guess.
The shliach tzibur also, if he only has a lulav, he should take a lulav. He should not make any bracha. I mean, we have to realize it was not easy to get dalet minim in especially in Europe, away from the areas where these grow. Usually, esrog and ulavim, they grow in the Mediterranean climate. So a person's living in Northern Europe, it's very hard to get these items. So if you did happen to get one, so many people will just make their, whatever they can do. That's why it's a lot of discussion about Shastachak here in this halach.
Okay, and then it says, okay, so Shelo Yivarech, okay. But Asur, okay, so even for him, Asur likach min acher, so he's not forbidden also to take another type of species that's not valid.
Right.
Diavou lidot b'she'ar shanim, because it will come that I guess people will make this mistake in future years or years to come.
Right.
Okay. Ma she'ein kain b'shlosha minim lo yava'u litot. So what? Ma she'ein kain.
Mashenkin, meaning in contrast.
In what?
Mashenkin in contrast.
Contrast.
That's because it says it's also likach min acher. Shirula tos b'shar shani, meaning you can't take you. Let's say you don't have. Let's say you don't have an esrog, right? So you'll take an apple instead, right? That you can't do, right? Because people may make a mistake and think, oh, an apple is kosher to use for dalet minim. That you can't do. Because they may make a mistake in future years to think that an apple is in fact kosher.
But we're not worried that they'll say, oh, it doesn't have to be kosher?
But that's read the Mashen King. Let's read the Mashen King.
Okay, Mashen King b'shosha minim lo yavo litot dehachol yodin shetzarich arba minim.
So if you only took 3, let's say you didn't have a dasim, right? So if you didn't have a dasim, you took the esrog, the lulav, and the robos. Where are your dasim? You don't have a dasim. So apparently the Mishna is saying that everyone will be clearly aware of the fact that you need to have all 4 categories. If you have one, we're not concerned about you having a mistake made by only taking 3 of the 4 species and not all 4. But if you took some at a replacement with a different species, that would possibly come to a mistake of understanding on people's parts.
Okay, it looks like it's 10:30.
10:30 now. Okay, yeah, 10:30. Okay, so we're in the middle of this. Here let's see. Nun Daled. Yeah, okay, we're not done yet. Okay, we'll review this again tomorrow, Mitzvah.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, Meir.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
Have a good day.
Okay.